Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to ShockandRise, where we hit you with the wildest stories and wake you up to what's really going on. Today, we've got something insane. Chinese scientists just uncovered a new bat virus that might jump to humans the same way COVID-19 did. Yeah, it's got that here we go again feel. We're gonna unpack it all, including what's popped off in the last 24 hours. So, grab a drink, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and let's dive into this craziness together. Okay, here's what's up. On February 20th, 2025, the South China Morning Post dropped the news. A team in China, led by Shi Zhengli, you might be heard of her, as Batwoman, found a new virus in bats. They're calling it HKU5 a spin-off of this bat virus called HKU5 that popped up in Japanese pipistrelle bats over in Hong Kong. It's in the Merbaco virus crew, think MERS vibes, and here's the wild part. It can grab onto the human ACE2 receptor. That's the same trick COVID-19 pulled to get inside us. This team's no joke, people from Guangzhou Labs, Wuhan University, and you guessed it, the Wuhan Institute of Virology. She and her squad ran some tests, growing tiny human lung and gut tissues in the lab Super C5. Right? And saw this virus stick to them like it belonged there. It's not just us, either. It can latch onto bat and other mammal cells too. So, imagine it hopping from bats to something else. Then bam, right to us. So, why should you care? Let's rewind to 2020 real quick. COVID flipped our lives upside down. Empty streets, lost loved ones, total chaos. Now, hearing there's another virus out there with that same sneaky move? It's freaky. The researchers say these bat viruses could spill over to us. Maybe straight from a bat, or through some random animal, like how pangolins or civets might have passed COVID around last time. But wait, they're also like, chill, don't lose it yet. This HKU5 isn't as smooth at hooking onto ACE2 as COVID was. It's more like the awkward sibling. Still, it's got this furin cleavage site, a little tool that cracks cells open, just like the original. In the lab, it messed with human cells that have tons of ACE2, and even reacted to some antibodies and drugs. It's not top tier yet, but it's got potential, and that's what's got me shook. Alright, let's zoom into the last 24 hours. This is hot off the press as of February 22nd, 2025, 4:05 a.m. Pacific. Yesterday morning, Newsweek ran a story like, new bat virus sparks alarm, tying it to ACE2 and Shi Zhengli's name. By noon, Reuters jumped in, saying lab tests showed it hitting human, airway, and gut models, not just some dish in a lab. Then, at 1:45 a.m. today, the Times of India called it another pandemic scare, pointing out it's weaker at binding, but could mess with more species. On X, it's going nuts. At Bear Battleborn tweeted yesterday at 2:08 p.m. Pacific, next pandemic incoming, with a Newsweek link. Tons of retweets. At our OCAC3T23 hit at 2:26 p.m., linking it to Wuhan, and at Trishy Inc. dropped a late night post at 11:30 p.m. about the organoid tests. Hashtag bat virus is blowing up. Some people are stressed. Others are yelling, lab leak again. No word from the CDC or WHO in the last day, but with Merbaco viruses on their watch list since last year, they've gotta be on edge. Now, let's get into the messy stuff. Shi Zhengli's a legend in the virus world, but she's also got a target on her back. Her gig at the Wuhan Institute has been dissected since COVID. Some swear it leaked from there, though she's always like, nah, it's just nature. This new bat virus? It's lighting that fire again. People are asking, why's China always where these things pop up? Is it just a viral hotspot, or is something sketchy going on? Shi's team says this is about staying ahead, catching these threats before they hit. But here's the thing. Last month, a cell study from Washington and Wuhan said HKU5 wasn't great at sticking to human ACE2. Now, Shi's like, actually, it does, and it's got range. Who's telling it straight? And why does it feel like we're always a step behind? That's the kind of shock we're here to rise up and figure out. So, what's the next move? HKU5 isn't running wild yet. It's just a lab find, not an outbreak. But we've been here before, not yet, can turn into, holy crap quick. The team's calling for more bat watching, animal testing, and maybe some early countermeasures. They've even found antibodies and drugs that might knock it out. Smart. But is it gonna cut it? For us, it's about keeping our eyes open. If this thing jumps, we'll see hints, dead critters, weird sicknesses, hushed up reports. Stay woke, fam. And let's chat. Are we ready for another hit? Is someone keeping secrets? Drop your take in the comments, I'm all ears. And that's the scoop on this bat virus madness. Digging it? Hit that like, subscribe, and tap the bell. We've got more shocks coming. Share this with your crew. Let's wake everyone up. See you next time. Fam, keep rising, keep questioning, and stay safe. This is ShockandRise, out.